October is finally here. I have been very much looking forward to the colder weather. I don't really understand why people look forward to the summer, unless you're a kid on summer vacation, or maybe the East Coast. But here in the West, winter is a treat for us. Well, for most of us anyway. Now I got a lot of creepy, paranormal type of videos coming out later this month, as Halloween is finally here. And today, I wanted to update you guys again on this scary clown phenomena that is sweeping our nation. I mean, this mass hysteria is on a scale that hasn't been seen since Orson Welles' radio broadcast of War of the Worlds. I mean, this thing is big. Now, a couple of days after I talked about the 1981 Phantom Clowns of Boston in one of my previous videos, my subscribers started informing me about clown sightings that just started happening in North and South Carolina. And now this phenomena is running rampant all throughout the United States, making people extremely scared, and there has even been a death, and some schools have been shut down. Just last week in Ohio, a woman told the authorities that she was attacked by a clown. And this attack caused so much fear throughout the city that they actually closed the school for the day as they were afraid for the kids' safety. Now it also seems that some teenagers are taking advantage of this hysteria as schools throughout the United States have been receiving threats, stating that if they don't close the school, the kids will get attacked by clowns. And police have been receiving calls from what they believe to be credible people saying that they had seen some creepy, sinister clowns within these locations. And in most of these cases they were seen either driving or standing outside a white van. Now the police throughout the country and even the FBI are taking this very seriously, as a 16-year-old boy was stabbed to death about a week ago by a person wearing a clown mask. And there has also been tons of reports of violence and just all-out scary activity, such as people witnessing clowns trying to lure kids into the woods or just dark, creepy, isolated places. But thankfully, as of yet, no abductions have been reported. Now the police are cracking down on this, and people are being charged for falsely calling 911. Last week in Atlanta, the police received a phone call about a group of clowns standing outside a white van. And when the police showed up, they did see a white van in that exact location and a person trying to fix a flat tire. So the police talked to this man, then they searched his van, but they didn't find any clown costumes, masks, or anything illegal or anything out of the ordinary. So they tracked down the 911 callers and they told the police that they made it all up. So now they're facing charges, and they are not alone. According to CBS and other news channels, there are 12 people throughout the country being charged for false reports and threats involving clowns. And those are just the ones we know about. So I'm sure there are a heck of a lot more out there. But there is still no denying that these clown sightings are real, as every single day more and more keep coming in. Now this evil clown epidemic is solid proof of how quickly mass hysteria can kick in. From one sighting in the woods in South Carolina to a full-blown nationwide clown epidemic. And I have just been informed that Canada is also now affected by this. So it looks like this phenomena might spread worldwide over the next couple of weeks or months. And some even believe that this is a sign and the end of the world is approaching. Now, after doing a little bit of research about clowns and the history of clowns, I stumbled upon an entity that looks very similar to a harlequin. And what really shocked me is this entity is present in a lot of ancient cultures throughout the world, and it has many different names. It also appeared in Dante's Inferno in the 1300s. And to me, it seems that this being or entity is responsible for the invention of clowns, as it looks like one, and it's said to be a trickster that only children can see. And clowns are mainly focused on entertaining children in one way or another, such as Ronald McDonald. So I do find this very interesting and very, very disturbing, as there are tons of reports throughout the world going back for centuries about children coming face to face with this entity, and these kids realized that only they could see it, but yet they weren't necessarily afraid of it. And this also reminds me of the movie It. So this entity is probably where Stephen King got the idea from. And this also reminds me of the 1981 Boston case, as tons of children did say that they saw clowns, but yet not one adult could verify this. Now what's going on today is something else entirely, and it's very frightening, and some do believe that something paranormal is to blame. And I just hope that this stops before anyone else gets hurt. Until next time, this is Paranormal Junkie. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned.